not get it right. Understand? This is part 2 of demonized and demonetized. I want to go a little bit deeper into that on this video, because being demonetized is when you lose your value, right? Is the definition. And people can basically try to dethrone you. They'll try to belittle you. They'll try to make it as though you are not worthy of who you are. And that's a problem. Because you demonetizing someone is a problem. You shouldn't be able to even assassinate a person's character with lies, but that's the world we live in. We live in a world where people lie on you to make themselves look better. We live in a world where just what people do that are mean and hurtful people. For someone to demonetize you, to try to, whether it be a man or a female, with assassinating your character, with abuse, whether it be verbal, mental, or physical, whether it be magical abuse, it's still you as a person demonetizing someone else. You're stripping a person of their value. In the definition of the Weber, it's basically saying that it's talking about currency and money. A theory that I gave was a pearl. You give a man your pearl and he abuses it, scrapes it up. Or you are a diamond, you with someone and they start to abuse your diamond, abuse you as a diamond. And that's not okay, because you should always be lifted up and not put down in a relationship, in a friendship. No one should ever purposely try to devalue you. But that's the world we live in, and that is exactly what demonetized is. And I have myself experienced being demonetized. From my own family members, from my own so-called friends, from people that I have let into my universe. You let the wrong people in your universe and you'll find out they will try to dethrone you. They will try to assassinate your character with lies. They will try to, they won't dust your crown off, but they'll try to take it off your head. And then make it as though you're not the one that owned it. So, so you got to watch out for those type of people. We're living in a tricky world today, in a magical world, a reality versus illusion type of world. And, and then being demonized. Being demonized is basically you portraying to be something that you're not. Me acting as though I'm evil and I'm not. Being around a clique of people that's evil, so you portray like you are wicked. That's being demonized. When you really are a good person, but you start to lash out as though you are evil. But anyway, you have to know the difference, and you have to know the difference between a person lashing out and what we call, as women, we get it off our chest or we vent, versus lashing out, and screaming horrible, hurtful things to someone, portraying that you are this evil person. Personally, I just not into acting like someone that I'm not. We all have different layers to us. We all have different layers to us. But it's up to you to embrace them and find out exactly what's underneath, you know, who you are spiritually versus who you are physically. It's up to you. It's up to you to find out who your God self is. You know, those layers. If you're musically inclined, if you're a writer, if you're an actor, if you're an activist, you know, different layers to different people. And I'm just one of those people that has different layers. I've been blessed with all sorts of gifts, and I am grateful. Understand? Very grateful. Very, very grateful. And grateful for every layer I am. I'm grateful. So grateful. You know, that He's blessed me with so many gifts. I really am. So yeah, love, peace, and blessings to you. Just breaking it down, letting you know about demonized and demonetized. Demonized is a choice, and demonetized is a choice. But demonized is when you basically are acting like something that you're not. And demonetized is when you have been deprived of your value. So, love, peace, and blessings. Talk to you soon.